So welcome to what is your match preview for our team, Wolverhampton Wanderers hosting Leicester City, already relegated Leicester City. Wolves 5 in a row. We're doing it from one of our partners today, Leamore Windows, and an association with, of course, Pucker Pies. We'll have loads of Pucker stats coming up as well. We've got my dad, we've got Leicester fans' point of view, and so much more coming up in this one. So then, Wolves safe, Leicester already relegated. Wolves are going to be going into this game in hot favourites, looking to win 6 games in a row. Leicester, of course, already relegated, set a Premier League record by not scoring at home and losing every game for 9 matches in a row. If Wolves were to win this game against Leicester, it would be the first league double over Leicester since the 1958-59 season. So some more Pucker stats. Leicester have actually only won 3 of their last 19 away games, although one of those was a 4-0 victory over Wolves in October 2022. Interestingly, Leicester have a great record in the top flight against Wolves in terms of keeping clean sheets. In the 13 times they've played Wolves in the competition, they've kept 8 clean sheets. Only against Southampton and Newcastle have they kept more clean sheets in the competition, but they've played them a lot more times. Also, as you previously mentioned, Wolves, of course, have now won 5 games consecutively in the competition. The first time that we've done this since 1970, when we had a run of 6. And Leicester have now been relegated for the 5th time. Wolves, of course, we're not going to be going down, so we can just lie back and relax. Leicester have failed to score in a league-high 15 games this season. In fact, they've only kept 1 clean sheet, and have not kept a clean sheet in each of their last 26 games, which is a record that's been held for them since 1957, when they went on a run of 37 games without a clean sheet. Both Wolves and Leicester have conceded a league-high 12 headed goals this season, although Wolves have only scored 2 headed goals all season. And guess what? We still haven't had a penalty. And Mateus Cunha has scored 14 goals this season. Only Raul Jimenez with 17 has scored more in the Premier League. So let's go and see what Phil from Leicester Fan TV has to say from the Leicester fans' perspective. And of course, my dad, Magic Moss.
Phil here from Leicester Fan TV, just giving you my thoughts and views before we play Wolves on Saturday, obviously at Molineux. Well, it's all over. It doesn't really matter anymore, does it? When we played you guys back in December, that was like a massive 6-pointer for both teams. And we felt like we'd just appointed Ruud van Nistelrooy. We'd beaten West Ham. We got a draw against Brighton. We felt we were in good mood. And then you boys turned up to the King Power and absolutely gave us a pasting. That 3-0 game, we were absolutely useless. And to be fair, we have been useless since then. We didn't score that day back in December. And can you believe we haven't scored a goal at the King Power since before we played you? And look at you, you've won all those points. We're rubbish, literally rubbish. The only bit of slight bad news for you guys is since it's been confirmed like a couple of weeks ago unofficially that we're going to be relegated, we've looked a bit better. It's the usual story. Been woeful, and then when it's all over, the team start playing a little bit. But don't panic. We haven't scored. Well, we haven't scored at the King Power in 9 games. We haven't scored away. We've scored a couple of goals. It's like, you know, Jamie Vardy, bless him, we love him, but at the Premier League he's done. Patson Daka can't score a goal to save his life. There's no way we're going to beat you, I don't think. You've been in great form. Well done for staying up. Hopefully we'll be back next year to play you. Score prediction, 4-1. And I don't even think we'll get the 1.
So we're with Magic Moss. We've just been for a little bit of something to eat over at Tunwalls.
Very nice, David.
Very nice, enjoyed that. Yeah. Dad, pre-Leicester, Looking forward to the Leicester game. Wolves have won 5 in a row.
Yes.
Can they make it 6 for the first time since 1970? Yes.
Yes.
You're confident?
I think every old Wolves fan have confidence nowadays.
Absolutely.
Yes, with this new manager. You know what he reminds me of?
Who does it remind you
He
of?
reminds me of Errol Flynn.
Errol Flynn?
They used to film star.
The
He
film-
looks features him. I think he's a coronation of him. He's a swashbuckler.
He was a swashbuckler. We've come with swashbuckling
The
football.
Wolves are he's doing a grand job. And we've got to keep him and we've got to keep Coda.
I think we need to keep Joe Gomez more than Cunha. Cunha's going to go. Look, Dad, score prediction for Leicester. What you thinking?
Have a guess.
I have no idea. I wonder what it could possibly be. What you going for?
We'll have 2-0.
2-0, really?
Yeah.
God, I would never have guessed.
No.
2-0, Dad.
Yeah.
So look, Dad, 2-0. Who's going to score?
We'll have Clark.
Jurgen Strand Clarkson, otherwise known as Jurgen Strand Larsen, yeah.
We won't have Coda, we'll have Gomez.
Which Gomez? Rodrigo Gomez or Joe Gomez?
Which one is which?
Which one?
We'll have Frederick, eh?
Frederick?
What's his name?
Who's Frederick, Dad? Who the hell's Frederick? Is he a new signing that we don't know about?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
So who's going? Rodrigo Gomez or Joe
Yeah,
Gomez?
that's it, Rodriguez.
You're going for Rodrigo Gomez now,
Yeah.
not Joe Gomez.
No.
Rodrigo Gomez.
I don't care who scores, long as we win 2-0.
Absolutely. Give us a song, Dad.
Yo, I gotta sing a song.
Dad, you
She
have...
was only 16, only 16. I loved her so, and she was too young to fall in love, and I was too young to know. We dabbed and we screamed and do the little thing, and Wolves are gonna win again. 2-0. Toot.
Fantastic, Dad. Absolutely brilliant. Love you lots.
I love you a lot, David. Look after yourself. And we want a peaceful world.
Always Wolves, Dad.
Always Wolves.
Thanks ever so much for Phil from Leicester Fan TV and my dad, Magic Moss. Hope you enjoyed that. I know you always enjoy him putting a smile on your face. And of course, don't forget to leave your thoughts on what you think. Just before I get on to my score prediction and my thoughts, don't forget you can get down to Ghent in Wolverhampton before the game from 12 o'clock. 25% off food and drink. They've got the electronic darts and the shuffleboard and fully refurbished inside as well, and a 100-inch screen TV to play the early game will be in there. And of course, until 5 hours after kick-off, you can still get your discount, and you might see us in there as well. On to my thoughts ahead of this one. Well, look, it's Leicester. I don't want to get too carried away. Look, 5 games in a row, absolutely amazing. It's the sort of game Wolves will go and trip up off, because that's the sort of thing that we do. But Vitor Pereira, I'm pretty sure he'll have them focused and want to get these 3 points. I think Leicester, you know, they played well against Liverpool. It's like the pressure's off and they did really well. But I think Wolves will have too much from on the day. I think we want to finish as high as possible. The higher we finish, the more dosh that we get, £2.5 million a place. And I think Vitor will be looking up as high as 13th, even 12th, if we can keep this run going. So I'm going to go for a Wolves 3, Leicester 0. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. And don't forget, if you're looking for your windows, doors, conservatories, check out our amazing partners here at Leamore Windows. We're giving you a little bit of a behind the scenes tour today, so I hope you've enjoyed that. Until the next one, from myself, Dazzling Dave, always Wolves.